morning. Hope you all are doing really well. This is Meg Stickle from AIM Fitness Online, and today I'm going to be showing you the best exercises that you can do while you're standing to help boost your mood. So I hope you all are doing well. We are in a very challenging time of quarantine and a massive crisis in the world, and I really believe that the most important thing for us to do right now is to continue to invest in our health, because that is what can help us to stay healthy. That's what can help us to stay mentally sane, mentally healthy as well. And that's how, we can make a bigger impact on the world and in the people in our lives when we're able to take care of ourselves. So let's get started. I'm really excited to show you some amazing exercises that are very heart-centered today. So I believe that at the end of these exercises that we do together, you will be able to be feeling more positive. Your energy is going to be increased and you'll be having a better mood as well. So let's get started. We're going to be standing, and I do have a chair beside me, so in case you find that your balance is not that great, you can choose to hold on to the chair, and you can also do some of these seated as well. So we're going to get started by marching it out on the spot. And I want you to really focus on your breathing and really set your intention for the day ahead. So it's important to think about, what do we want this day to look like? What do we want this day to look like? And how am I going to show up fully as well as I go through this day? So I would love to know if you guys are watching me live. I am going live every day at 10:30 Eastern Time. And so please put a 1 if you're watching, a 1 if you are watching live, and if you are watching the replay, as I know many people are as well. We have some viewers from around the world on YouTube. So thank you everybody who's been watching and participating. You can place a 2, and I'd love to know where you guys are watching from. All right, so we're going to take a step to the side. So we'll swing those arms. And we're breathing in and out, and we're really being aware of our shoulders. So shoulders are back as we go. All right. And for those of you who don't know, I've been in the fitness industry for over 15 years, which is pretty hard to believe. I'm back in the day, I started teaching aqua fitness. So let me know if you've done aqua fitness before. It's a really fun way to stay active and fit. Change the arms. We're going to be reaching to the side. And I've always had a passion and always worked with adults 50 plus. So that has really been my focus ever since I started teaching aquafit, and then that led into teaching chair exercise classes for seniors, where I taught for a private retirement residence. And I also taught at a senior center for many, many years before starting my business in 2013. All right, good. So we're going to be lifting that knee and then reaching for your opposite knee. All right, so we're getting a cross body reach, focusing on your balance here as well. And as well, we're doing a little bit of a twist here, twisting at your waist. So we're getting a good core stretch, activating your core as well. So breathing in and out. So for this time that we're exercising together, for these next few minutes, I invite you to just let go of anything on your mind, any worries, any stress, and let's just focus on being here together, being in the moment. And I find when I exercise, it's easy to forget about those other things, because there's a few things to think about. Number 1, you want to think about what muscle groups are you using. So I was just telling you, we're twisting at your waist. We're using our core muscles. We're using our core. Think about those muscles. We're using those legs. So think about legs. And we're doing the opposite. So your brain has to be focused on coordination as well. Awesome. And then the second thing to think about too is our breathing. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth as we go. Awesome. So let's change it up. We're going to be tapping your toes in front. So we're going to be reaching our arms overhead. And I really like doing the opposite because it really will challenge you. So reaching overhead here, breathing in and out. I'll show you from the side again. You can't see my feet, but you know what they're doing. Tapping in front. So I encourage you guys, join me or find someone else online, find a workout buddy, find an accountability buddy, because it's, you know, at times when we're in a challenging situation and life is not as we know it, that's when it's easy to lose our positivity. It's easy to focus on fear and to hear, you know, a lot of what other people are going through. There's nothing wrong with being there, nothing at all. But I do think it's so important to invest in our health and our mental health. So if we can start to think about how can I be positive, how can I be grateful for what I do have, that can just change our whole world. All right, good. So this time we're going to be doing a bit of a twist. So take those legs a little bit wider. And we're standing here. But for anyone who does want to sit, feel free to have a seat. You can do this as well, seated. I know I have some people watching who may have a bad back or their balance is not that great, so make sure that you are just doing what you can. And if you're watching and you have an adult 50 plus or a senior relative in your life, please share these videos with them. I have many videos all on my YouTube channel, AIM Fitness Activities in Motion. And also very exciting, I'm working on an online fitness program. So what that looks like is there's going to be longer videos that are going to be available along with some printout sheets as well, so that older adults can exercise at home and can have some accountability and support. So I'm going to be giving you guys some more information about that soon. The program is launching very soon, and I'm very excited. And I have a video I'm going to share with, online later on today, which gives a bit more info. All right, whew, feeling good. I'm warmed up. So let's start with one of my favorite exercises. This one will really help you focus on gratitude and releasing anything that's no longer serving you. So for this one, we're going to start with your legs wide. We're going to be moving into a squat. So I'm going to show you from a few different angles before I show you the little add-on, which I think is the most important. So you can either hold on to your hands or hold on to the chair for balance. We're going to be bending your knees. So legs are nice and wide. Your feet are out to the side. We're bending those knees, taking your hips back, and then coming up nice and tall, straightening your legs. From the side, we're bending those knees like you're sitting down in a chair and standing tall. All right. So again, you've got that chair you can hold on to. And anyone with knee issues, just go about halfway. So really listen to your body. And then here's the piece that I really like. Bring your hands together. We're going to bend those knees, and then as you stand tall, release and extend those arms overhead. So I really like to think about this extra piece as sending good wishes, whether you're praying, whether you're thinking good thoughts or good vibes, and we are sending them up. We are sending them up, and we're releasing any worry that we may have. So here we go. Legs are wide, moving into our squat, hips back like you're sitting in a chair, and then extend those arms overhead. Awesome. Squatting down, and then extending those arms overhead. Good, so let's breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathing in here, and breathing out. Doing your own pace. Working at that own pace today. Awesome. And I like to think about, what am I concerned about? What am I worrying about? And how can I let that go? And this is a great visual of letting it go. Just trust that everything is working out for you. The timing is going to be okay. And focusing on what you do have and what you are grateful for today. Awesome. Let's go for 2 more. 2. And 1 more time here. All right, bring those legs in, and we're going to march it out. Awesome job. All right, so we're going to move to our hips next. We are going to start with a hip opener. So we're going to be lifting your leg, and we're going to be bringing that knee right in front, and then open that hip out to the side. So we're doing a little bit of a swivel here. And you can choose to hold on to your chair for this one, or you can choose to find that balance. So pull in that core, Remember, it's just like you're doing up a pair of pants, finding that balance. And I do suggest as well, for better balance, is you want to find a focal point, something to look at past the screen. All right. And thank you for all the likes. I see some familiar faces watching today. Awesome. Good to see you guys. All right, and let's do 2 more here. So feeling that hip, get a nice stretch. And last one here. All right, let's do the other side. Lifting that leg and taking your knee out to the side. Now, if you do have a hip or knee replacement, this one is good for you as well, but you're gonna wanna go just about halfway, all right? So just limit that motion. Find that balance. Breathing in and out, tightening up that core. Awesome. Good. Feeling our balance. Feeling good. Now, if you do want to add a little bonus, you can reach those arms overhead and lower the arms down. So we're still doing the same leg motion. So if you find that you're wobbly and you're going to fall, then maybe don't do the arm piece, but this will give you an extra bonus. Good. And these exercises should be done every single day. Oh, Nate's watching. 2 Nates. Hi, Nate. Nate. Awesome. So if you guys, I know many of you are working from home and a lot of you are just at home. Many of you are probably retired. So these little exercise breaks, my videos that I'm doing, should be done as often as you need them. They are always here. Last one. Good. And let's walk it out. All right. I've been exercising now for many years and working with people for a long time. But one thing I am doing personally for myself, and I know my body, I know myself so well that if I'm working, if I'm sitting for a long period of time, sometimes I'll ask myself, okay, Meg, you've been sitting here for a really long time. Do you need to get up? Is it time to do a few stretches? And sometimes the answer is, no, I'm good. I'm focused. I'm going to wait another 30 minutes, another hour. But then other times it's like, you know what? I'm sitting here, not getting anything done. My mind is somewhere else. And, it's time to play with the dog. And I'll run around the house with him with his toy. Or, I'll get up and I'll do a few of these exercises that I'm showing you. All right, so it's all about listening to our bodies, about knowing when we should exercise and when we need it or not, because not is okay too. All right, so we're going to hold on to the chair and we're going to be extending your leg behind. I'm going to lean forwards here, lower the leg, and we'll do the other side. So we're looking forwards, looking down, relaxing your neck. And what I want you to do is I want you to keep your hips level. Sometimes I see this where we get all twisty-turny. Don't turn. We want to extend the leg back and squeeze your bum, squeezing your glute, and then doing the other side. So hips are square, facing forwards, extending back. Awesome. So this is option 1, holding on to that chair. Option 2 is extending your leg and reaching your opposite arm forwards. And you may be familiar with this one. Often we do it in yoga, and we can do this on the floor. All right, so we're leaning forwards here to protect your back. Extend that arm and extend that leg, feeling the back of your leg and your glute working. Good. So any exercises where we can fully stretch and extend are awesome because we spend so much of our days sitting and hunched. So if we can do the opposite, if we can expand our bodies, then you will feel so much better, and you'll notice that. You'll notice it mentally as well, and that's our whole focus for today. It's not just physically, but mentally, how can we feel better? Good. All right, one more each side. I challenge you to hold it here and perhaps add your other arm for balance. So let's hold it here, breathing in and out. Good. Lower it down. And let's do the other side, extending that leg. So opposite arm like we normally do. And then challenge yourself with the other arm. Palms pressing in. Breathing in and out, finding a focal point. 3, 2, and lower down. All right, amazing. So let's circle it out. Circle your shoulders backwards. How are you guys feeling? Can you see the smile on my face? I'm feeling better, so I'm imagining you guys are feeling good too. But let me know. I want to know how you're feeling. Did your mood change? Maybe it has. Maybe you need to keep going. All right, good. So we're going to end today's exercise session with some deep breaths. And again, we're going to move to some squats to really ground this one. So there's something very powerful about pressing our legs, standing, and really pressing into the ground here. So let's hold those hands together. We're going to be squatting down like we did, and this time we're going to reach those arms overhead. Inhale, and then exhale, lower those arms down, back to your heart. Coming up, inhale, and bring those hands to your heart. And then lower back down into the squat. Awesome job. Bringing it up. Breathing in and out. And as we're finishing up here, let's end with some positivity, with some gratitude. So I invite you to think about, what are you grateful for? What are those blessings that are in your life? And I invite you to list 3 of them, 3 things that you're grateful for right now, in this moment. And then I invite you as well to act on them. So if it is that you're happy and grateful for somebody in your life, don't just think about them, but I invite you to reach out to them, because I'm sure they'd be so happy to hear from you. And if it's a situation in your life, I invite you as well to do something about that. Is there another step that you can take forwards in a project that you're working on? Is there, one more thing, one step forwards that you can take in a decision that you need to make? Maybe it is today that you're grateful for your health. So is there something that you can do personally for you that brings you joy that you need to do today? So I'll leave you guys with that. I want to thank you so much again for tuning in. I'm going to leave the link to my YouTube channel and also my survey, where I am looking for some more feedback for this upcoming online program I'm putting together. So if you want to know more of what I'm doing, fill out that form. You can leave your email and I can send you some info when things are coming out. Very excited to see you guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep up the good work and keep smiling. Take care.